Oh, chosen of dragon. The sycamore lies before you. If that is something. Oh, chosen, enter the sycamore. I haven't finished reading that thing yet. Holy sh! Is it a volcano? Wait. Did that post just volcano just you up? No, it's been super duper quite easy anyway. Traveler, you're the kangs of can. What's up? What's in your faces? You look at a pair of detectives from a line number who suddenly realize the true killer. The true identity of the character. I know I'm not gonna take any more invites because I'm still doing something on stream, so no. No. I'm laughing my ass off. Jerry, how did you know it said there was no one sorry leading this kid? Just kidding. I might install the Blaze Minute. So wait, what did you see? Just what you saw. Is that a weird word? He said some strange words. I think that's the case. See the feelings got. Okay. Viewpoint. Okay, I still need to find a way to open this. Okay. Oh. Hey! Yeah, there she is.
Hello there.
Huh? Wait, you're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
You do? Oh, wait, let me check it. Wait, hold on a second. I think on my mic. Let me check the volume here first. Give me a second, now. Give me a second first. Volume mix. Yeah, I feel it's a bit too low. Windblade, if you still hear, could you hear the game voice and my voice? Cause I'm not sure whether it's loud or soft on both sides. So let me know if the voice is choppy or something like. I'm sorry, or if you can't hear. So, okay, sorry. Got it?
Whoa, you know us? Huh, we've really made a name for ourselves. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training. And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
Surely we're not that big of a deal.
You're the heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart. I've been so excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming. Oh, my name's Varesa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh, yeah! The name sounds familiar. During the Abyss invasion, we asked Ian-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Varesa had it all under control.
And a hero in your own right.
Not really. It was all Uncle Akatl. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on. I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
Mushroom Realm Mystery. Act 1, Ardility of Plenty. Follow Varesa. Wait, I'm trying to do this.
Just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
Not in a million years!
You can use your shoulders if you want. Or your feet. or even your head.
No, I got a bad idea.
That doesn't change anything.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I'm done.
Running.
What? Hey! Oh, you want to play running then?
Hey, there's another one over there. Want to give it a try?
Wow, shit! You! Wait, I'm trying to get a hat set. Oh!
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
What?
Training equipment?
You small help at the jam.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here
Okay.
goes nothing.
Okay, let's see the tutorial. Okay, tutorial time to see what this goes. Meow.
And she sticks the landing.
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
She can fly!
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
Okay, I want to try this again. Give me a second. Okay, first off. Alright.
Why me?
Okay, I need a... do I need to... Okay, for those who have Varesa, do I need to run or just...
Why me? Get back on track. What? Yeah. Headbutt.
Holy shit! Wait, what? You sure this is the candle that I'm saying? Wait, what's the thing on down here? Yeah, I know I'm a bit sidetracked now, but I really want to try this go. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, let's try this again.
Why me?
I think I'm probably need some tutorial on this shit. Okay, I think I need some sort of help now. Okay. Since this one is mostly on her step system. Okay.
Why me?
Ah, that's how.
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Oh!
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
Wait, did I miss? The fuck? Hey! Wait, did I fucking miss? But yeah, I still say that I use a lot of my energy for that. Okay, one more time. I'm trying. I think I got this. I think.
Why me?
There we go.
Why me?
Wee. Sorry.
Here I go.
Wait, what? This actually just bumped into that. Hey.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What? Thanks for that. I can't believe you smashed something.
Really, Charles? Oh, it's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
Oh, we can just attack that. Screw it.
Right now, right here.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you guys.
Retribution!
Emerge, right now. Emerge. Hey, you guys are good. Color me impressed. Huh? Looks like they're blocking the road in and out of the tribe. So we'll have to get rid of them sooner or later. All right, let's hurry. We're almost there.
Where do we go? Oh, we go straight ahead, so... Okay. Here we go again! Looks like...
Why me?
Oh, what the heck is that? Wait, what the heck is that? A ring is led over... Wait, what?
Running late again.
Okay, so... Now everything's open, I might... Yeah, I have to go here regardless. And yes, I have not even done anything. Land of Variety, level 6. Yeah, so I still got more. Yeah, now I'm really... There's something they call motivation to... There is something they call motivation to grind, and now this is one of them. Okay, here we go again. Let's go.
Why me?
She's doing the Sonic run. I would run.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
She's... Yeah, I'm really saying that this she's doing like a Sonic the Hedgehog. We're just going to call out. I'm just going to call out.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the resonating arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Don't mention it. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
Oh, we don't hold you back.
No, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal.
Protein?
Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon!
And she's off.
Bye-bye.
Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging head first into danger. Literally.
It's the spirit of youth.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young.
Really? Not? Are you really gonna to say that like the spirit of youth? Oh, the young, oh, the young these days. Oh. Anyways.
Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
It is. I think there's a lot of things to do around here, so... Yeah, but I still need to do a lot of those upgrading stuff now. Okay, so what do I need for this thing now? Okay. Hi kids. What do you... Secret mother... Talk about, the planet's here, you must be the heroes. Enter the second mount. Okay, find a way to the secret mountain. Okay, the way to the secret mountain. Wait, there's a new one? Oh right, yeah, because this is how I know they got some quests here. So there seem to be extremely delicious mushroom in the collector of plenty. Okay, yeah, I need to collect that for materials now. And yes, okay, proceed to the excavation site at optional. Bruh. Yeah, there's some places I have not checked out yet, so... Are you the caretaker? Caretaker. I wonder if there's some sort of achievement when we try to run like her. Run like a raging bull. Oh, raging bull! Although, collected plenty has been unlocked. Visit the tribe Obsidian Totem Pole. What? Nani? Ah, maybe that's why. What happened? Try reputation. Yeah, I probably need to do this one. Okay, so need to boost up and this up. Okay, got it. Wow, there's a lot of things going on. Hello.
Oh, you're here already!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
Of course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew.
Awkward repose. Okay, okay, this thing needs to run. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing something, This thing I really need to run. This thing I need to go full Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I'm gonna call it. Follow the path of what Varesa has to say. Okay, yeah, where do we go from here? What? Higher? Oh, here.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road.
Meow.
That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard to get...
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep.
And then I tap on the shoulder of Paimon like, Paimon!
Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Next time I'm sleeping in, you can wake me up, okay?
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
It should be...
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Don't follow the path.
Oh, Coach Yan-san.
Yes.
Are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day.
Wow! Wow, that's a nice one.
Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
It feels embarrassing. Yeah, I feel embarrassed on this thing if they come out like that.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway?
He's just checking here.
doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach! Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training
Wait.
plan.
Wait, what?
As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here, but if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Varesa doesn't need one?
Well, trust me, I think
it's
this
kind
is
of a long story. I suppose you could say Varesa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varesa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me.
Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage.
Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline.
Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
I'm not exaggerating either. Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Just for the boost that you're natural.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
Well, they come in time.
Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. It's important. You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
Head to the orchard and... Okay. Where do we go from here now?
Why me?
Wow, that's an orchard, that's right.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana.
Wrestle?
She keeps watch over the
Ready?
orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
You call this little? Yeah, I was like, huh? I'm so confused.
Anyway, this
Nani? I think I'll be probably be doing a lot of side trackings of this thing out.
Look at all the fruit. It looks delicious.
this is the Collective of Plenty after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing, especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. But since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
What? A few dozens?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch.
Oh, it's just so cute.
My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure."
And make sure you don't eat all the apples. We need to sell them.
I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too.
Aw, that's so cute. Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Chillin'.
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients, so don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Alright. Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir-fry them, or even eat them raw. The flavor has almost a fruity taste to it.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Well, maybe it absorbs nutrients from the nearby fruit tree.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
I like 58 foot. Huh? Seriously?
This, and a few of these.
Okay. At least we're not saying that we're trying to rob the place, so.
Some of this, and a few
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's one way to get the thing down. Headbutt.
this, and a few of these.
Okay, how many do we need left? 58. Where do we go?
This, and a few of these.
Oh, right. That's here.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
When it comes to food, Paimon just never convinced her. Paimon knows everything what she's talking about.
Oh, wait. Something tells Paimon that's not a compliment.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early to...
Before long, Varesa plays a peeping about mushroom
I'm
dish.
not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
Yeah, definitely too. This is I think I like them both.
This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
What do you think,
Oh,
Paimon?
you mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own.
I'm a little
Well, anyway,
bit scared of
winning isn't the
food
point.
competition.
Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
Guess I tag along.
Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Wait, what? Bill? By the way, I spent most of my stream unlocking the foggy map. Already done the
Oh,
thing.
hey, you're
In
here.
the story. By the way, I spent most of my stream unlocking the foggy area in the map. I already opened that thing just now, so I might try to get a lot of stuff later.
It's been a while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it.
Lucha
Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly,
What's wrong?
Stomach
Sounds
ache?
like you're still half asleep.
just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Atanza almost sounds like Patrick's size, but nah, this is not him. This is a bit younger. Like, okay.
Got it.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Oh,
So
thanks?
we get to eat for free. Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish.
Thanks, we appreciate the guest. Appreciate the
Please,
guest.
it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude.
Well, we still rich, so okay.
When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa with... Varesa?
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Sora's crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium.
Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations.
Huh?
The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving
hope this thing-
ecosystem.
I gotta head out. Oh, happy birthday to you, Mommy Dre.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a
Thank you.
challenge.
See you.
Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varesa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understand.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Just like... Wait. Yeah, now I think about it, Varesa reminds me of Jughead. After I see the big sandwich, like, wait, is this is this like Dagwood or is this from Jughead?
Ah, look who... I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal.
You can't eat that right now.
The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew?
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I completely spaced out just now.
Hey, Izzat. How you been?
The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
She's very hungry. Yeah, this is Jughead. I'm picturing her as the female version of Jughead from the Archie comics. I say that, like I said, this girl is my favorite now. One of my favorites. My favorite character in Natlan.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varesa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but...
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy. Paimon's been there before.
So, when is the competition?
1 sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Zakatl.
Got it!
Okay.
Let's head to the venue. The food will be...
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
I'm going to bet she's waiting. I'm going to call out. Take part in the eating show. I'm going to call out she's going to win. Okay, we see some portion. She also, yeah, Yansen is also.
It smells so good! Varesa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
These portions, though, it's.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
I still miss the traveler space. I'm like, okay, are you sure we can finish this? Yeah, you sure you're not doing this on purpose so we can't win?
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on! Varesa's plate looks completely different than ours!
Yeah, that thing is like a size buffet. That's a meal for wow, for 6 people. That's for the family. That's for a dozen family. Yeah, but like I said, she's a jockey.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Varesa challenge.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Cause the fact that the Varesa challenge is like, can we eat this shit?
The Varesa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past.
Okay.
It's named after Varesa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Paimon, did you just look at her? If you take some of the hints and everything, you probably realize that she can eat anything. And she has like a dozen stomachs, like Jughead. Yeah. This game, yeah, now I'm having it at a hype moment again. The hype is back and the hype is back.
Believe me, if Varesa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that?
Yeah, I don't blame them. Then everybody would just get out. Sorry, everybody would not take part in the competition because we know who's the winner. So they have to. It's more like you guys are. It's more like you guys are asking. Sorry, it's more like you asking me to go up. Sorry. It's more like you asking me to go having a competition with Jughead in an eating burger competition, which I am 100% sure I'm gonna lose. and I'm not sure if Riverdale are idiots or not. It's more like everybody will back out of the eating competition because everybody will know who's gonna win. When they think about food, Jughead is gonna win, and Pop Dad is gonna be, oh shit, I'm regretting my life decision, am I? Anyways.
Only one other person has come close to beating the Varesa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Wait, what? Wait, she is also doing it now? Wait, you say Mabuikas had done this before?
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her.
What the hell? Are you serious?
Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person.
I was joking about the dozen part. I was like, is this for 6 people? Or is it a dozen? Shit. How am I guessing right in this thing? This game knows me very well. This game seems to know my childhood very well.
The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon.
No, when you just named Varesa, I was like, okay. No, Nobody cares. It's more like they all. Okay, it's more like the government on Riverdale put all the food expenses to Jughead. That's all.
But
not to that
once
extent.
the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions and she just breezed through?
It can only get harder as the food goes. Again, I love her expression of that. Like, okay, if she can do this, I can do this. Wait. Yeah, wait, can I take wait, I want to see if I can take a screenshot first. Give me a second. I don't think I can take a screenshot, but I could give a but oh well, I might try to do this during my video editing later on. Anyways, but or something else, but we'll see guys. But yeah, this is more like she's just, okay, let's try this. Okay, let's just go away.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got. Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious.
Okay, you know that all these foods are all finger foods, right? And I see that the traveler is holding a spoon, a small miniature spoons. Like, are you? This is not a soap.
Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. All right, that's it. Paimon taps out. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress.
Got it. Ta-da-ta-ta-da.
Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
Yeah, I love the fact that wait, okay. Wait. Yeah, I love the fact that they try so hard, but then it's more like, okay, I don't think I can do this. Okay, what happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
You might look at everybody on your left. Everybody's like, I'm dead. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Me too, I'm done. Well, this guy is at.
Let's hear it for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
10% personal best? Yeah, the girl, these two are. Yeah, if you can see in this picture, she's already knocked out. He's like, oh, I'm good, done. This guy, these two are also done here. Ian's like, okay, yeah, I'm done, but I think I'm done. And we can't even finish it. Damn it.
Well done, Varesa.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Wait, what's this again?
Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself. Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Spoken like a true champion.
Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi-an-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Eon-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
That's still pretty amazing.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick?
Just like they show, don't eat. Just go on a diet and then, okay. Some people. This is another trick that I heard from some of my foreign friends is that when they heard about those kind of eating competitions, like those hot dog or those kind of pizza, they don't eat any. They actually fast. Well, not exactly fast, but they would take a lighter food. Let's say like sushi or something like noodles, just but not like something so thick. But I think we can just say example like sushi or bread. Cause if you digest like say fried chicken or those kind of fast food stuff before the competition, and then the following day you would still feel that kind of quick easy moment that you still need to eat a lot. I mean, I'm not saying it's unhealthy, but this is my opinion. But some of the fellow folks will still find other ways to like, okay, let's have to find a way how to beat this ex fellow, or is there a way to win this competition? Cause as long as the competition isn't a speed challenge, okay, you're fine. Cause in an eating competition, you have to take it slowly to eat, cause people will just rush like crazy. Yes. Some people will try to finish the food as fast as possible. Well, but it would just make the metabolism like, or your processed stomach will just like go down too slow. Cause as long as no time limit or something like that, it's fine. Cause you just take your time. Because people will rush and then will just back out, and then the last person will just finish up fast. So there's a little bit method here and there. But this is something I heard from stories here and there. So I'm not sure this method is true or not. But this is some sort of tactics on those eating competition. Whereas they don't have the jughead competition in the Riverdale world, because a lot of people are idiotic, sorry to say, for those party fans, thinking that okay, we can just let Jughead go in the eating competition. What's the worst thing can happen? And then all of a sudden that this guy gets go mowing down. Yes, yeah, I remember there was one comic script that Jughead was actually up against a biker gang from the rival town. I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name. Sorry. The biker gang, the gang was trying to challenge this eating competition in Riverdale, and then also the Jughead was just chowing down as like chill with all the hot dogs. Losers pays everything. So and that guy is chubby. Okay, that's fine. And he just like munch everything. He's like eating everything, and then all of a sudden the 30 minutes or past, the guy just like, oh, I don't feel so good, and he fall down. And Jughead's like, oh, don't mind if I do it. Take your portion. Like, how the I need to fuck. Okay. So we're going off script here. So, anyways.
By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Ah, so that's the way. So yeah, that's another method, because like I said, you eat so much like oily food, you gonna feel a bit queasy, and like your body's like, yeah, I'm not going to take it too much. So you need to balance out or something to make it like spice things up.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
I don't think I can exercise with the. Yeah, remember this, kids. Do not exercise when you're full. You're going to break your stomach.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Right, because after you finish eating, like say a hefty food, do not exercise. Only exercise after 30 to 40 minutes after you finish eating. Let your stomach, let the food digest out.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredient. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish. But there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Do you want to know the reason behind it?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right?
Yeah. But it's actually, but if the Sumeru people just tell you like that, there must be something behind why it must be eaten right away.
Oh, by the way, Varesa, I'm almost out of...
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
We tried. We feel fucking miserably on this thing. We feel really miserable on this shit. Okay, time to go.
Why me?
Say why me? Wait, what? Ah, okay, I get it now. I don't need to exit. Yeah, I think I realized that I don't need to exactly try to like...
So nice and...
After that... Oh, something on your mind? The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh.
So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except... Give me one sec.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one.
How am I supposed to
You
see that?
mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. Uncle Atoli has a point, though.
You could look into it at least.
Yeah, but I know the truth. In other words, deep down,
You're starting to uncover you.
command the.
Yeah, we don't have to stop.
Just like you, she was full of courage. And actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage.
3 seconds?
3, 2, 1. You're right. So, where should we start with the investigation?
taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom you...
Well, the trick.
Oh, I see.
So, notice anything, Traveler?
No.
Just like Varesa said. Guess it was the.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Oh, what the fuck?
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
You cut to the chase. You talk big by the. You cut to the chase.
Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Ouch! That's a little bit harsh, don't you think?
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Is that the... Can we burn this? Can we find you and burn you? What is this? Joker!
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
Thank you! I was gonna say that. Well, similar, but yeah.
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste.
What's this the one who's book is... So we didn't add in the self-proclaim. Jeez.
Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship. However, I am willing to as with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity.
Okay.
Look, more green mushrooms right in front of us.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the key. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion.
The voice is gone. Finally, talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a how is better than him.
Yeah, Ahau, I still think Ahau is worse. Trust me on this. Yeah.
So, do you think what he said
Yeah, I
was
think
true?
Ahau is worse.
About
Yeah.
being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We may not know who he is, but we know he
True.
is.
That conversation in our heads definitely...
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our heroes...
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've...
Such insolence!
She heard ya.
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
Yeah, wait, let's see what's point. One second.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Yeah, we kind of burn the mushrooms a lot. So yeah. Yeah. Back in the back. Yeah, back in that the Sumeru. Back in Sumeru. Yeah. That is kind of like cakewalk. So what the fuck are you doing there, Reggie?
You're spying on us?
No response.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to... Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects?
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat!
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Gather wits in such a way. Surely violence will fall away.
Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal
You mean...
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing.
This is, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, from Sumeru. Okay, let's look at the green one. I think.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole...
As our Sage Lord stated,
Ask
you
me.
must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Oh, great.
Okay, so it turns out this one...
Riddle?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm pretty much a rhythm master.
Enough chatter. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man!
Because you're his clones, right?
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy.
What? How did you get that so fast?
Dun, dun, dun. I hear the simple sound. You.
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
She's not your friend. She's like, oh yeah, really now? Really? You're gonna let the shit roll? Yeah, I love the expression here. It's like, really now? Really now? Really? Yeah, I love the. This is the good option to do back and forth to switch in to cover it. So
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh.
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
if you're talking about that Electro, the Yu-Gi-Oh guy, I'm gonna laugh at you. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, and I don't think. Good thing he's not here. I don't. Yeah, Sino, yeah. If Sino were to be here, he's probably going. Are you? Do you want to test that? Yeah, even his friends is like, okay, I'm getting tired of this shit.
Well, since you have proven your wit, the act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our head.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is... No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual...
Oh, good thinking. Oh, but we should probably pick this one first.
Okay, take a bath. Okay, greenberry shroom. Continue investigating. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, where do we go from here? I know I blame you for this. Okay, what's
Hey,
it?
there are 2 fungi over there.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Eavesdropping.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Siege Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
It's all progressing
Yeah, I think
as
you're sarcasm of
expected.
this. Wait,
I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have 2 choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spore.
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, ha, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously.
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there?
Hi.
And do you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for telling the answer for spilling all the answer while we can hear you from a mile there, you babbling. Thank you.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere. My cap.
No, wait, don't disappear. At least explain yourselves first.
Well, we got what we need.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. Oh well.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard
Maybe
too.
we see.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Sounds like a plan.
Definitely.
Good call. It's best.
Seriously, what the hell is all the Sumerian mushrooms are here for? What the heck, man? Yeah.
Heads up! Ooh!
Wait, she can do this. Wait.
Kapow! Ooh!
I'm loving this bull. Okay, so what do we do now? We didn't inform the... Okay, before that, I want to try something first. Whether I can do this in Japanese, if we can change. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, I want to try this first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, watashi.
Whee!
Mario.
Value?
Diving hit.
Diving the way.
Oh. Huh?
Wait. Who voiced this girl? Oh! Her! Mao. Okay, that makes sense. I think the Nito. Yeah, I can hear them. What about Jensen? I don't think I can read kanji, sorry. At least Mao I can understand who she is. Give me a second, yeah. Where's my portable translator to? Give me a second, yeah. Okay. Ayaka Ohashi. No idea. Okay. Yep, I think. Okay, back to English. So. I didn't change muscle. Okay, she only can do this after we tag out. So I think that's a... I don't mind God switching all his battle that way, so to run like that. Chief actually gather people from the tribe to hear Varesa people on the mushrooms.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't blame that, because it's more like you tell that the pigs fly, and you see a pig fly flying around now.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient.
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this info.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Varesa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us.
I mean, it's because of us going to travel to Sumeru, and she's like, I know you're from there, so yeah.
Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait. You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the... Humans are such a disappointment. But as soon as there are no more hints... do try and use your brain this time.
Okay, so that means it must be something well done.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of Nitpicking, more like!
Still, the only way to figure his skill is to keep playing along.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely! We're not super familiar with this area, though.
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano.
Oh yeah, maybe we can use the volcano as a source of fire.
It spews out all kinds of stuff.
Awesome! Let's go!
After that, I go sidetracking.
There should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that...
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah. This opportunity was a long time coming.
Varesa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of...
Yeah, well... I don't really like... Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
Can tell.
Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena.
Who's Lady
Alright.
Fiatena? I wonder who's Lady Fiatena. Maybe it's the previous person now? Oh, okay. Oh. Now this, I get an idea.
Looks like we can make this jump.
Oh, trial. Okay. Go!
Why me?
Uh-oh! A falling rock!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge.
Charge?
Oof! Ah! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock!
Just this what?
Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should...
Oh, that means I shouldn't get out of the area. Whoops.
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead.
Surface level spark! Ah! Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again! What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great towing weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Let the show begin.
What? Why me? Look out below! Hi!
Let's dance.
Furnace, you need a plunge. Oh, yeah, Varesa can.
Oof! Headbutt! Yeah!
Coming through.
Plunge attack.
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this...
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can... My dad told me about them once. creatures that live in the volcano. I can't. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Nice.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like... So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like...
Oh, you really
Really? I feel like I need to take it off one day and face. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels.
You really want to design this
Yeah,
game?
you had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all...
Oh,
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job.
thanks for believing in me. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already?
The fuck?
Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe.
Like, what?
We're back, and we found a bunch of stuff to use.
Great. We're almost done with the preparations at our site.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of...
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your...
Wait, what?
Yeah, but...
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varesa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with. Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a...
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well...
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started.
All right.
Hope we don't overcook this thing.
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no, something's not right.
Shit. Okay, we're going to go to the fever dream. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah. When we talk about Sumeru, some things about all those kind of, hallucination and stuff during that time. With all the pollen stuff. This was all the sub stories. It was like, oh shit. Yeah, it brings me back 2 years ago on that thing. Yeah,
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
Yeah, we definitely have a fever dream this.
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
So do you feel?
No.
But I don't think it's true about.
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like.
Wow, and I thought you was some sort of character, but no, you're just a fungi.
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek.
Oh, good.
Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great sage lord of fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter.
And
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You cherish this opportunity. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land, humans... But then, humanity discovered me, and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell
If we want to become...
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few...
Such arrogance!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat anyway.
You insignificant
Okay. Really? Are we really gonna do this? Okay, let's go. Oh shit. I just realized that I need...
Burn!
Oh, good.
Let
So
the
this
show
is...
begin.
Volcano kablam!
Got any more? Yeah, got any more?
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now...
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not
No, don't just... Well, what should we...
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
Yeah, I'm worried that this gets into a bigger mess. Whoa! Is it a village?
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on, I want to know what happened next.
What do you mean?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan. And I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, about it, I've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru, that building from your species supports that too.
A trivial detail.
Then you know this.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, if you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off.
Oh,
Yeah. This is gonna be chase scenes now.
He jumped down from here. So it looks like we just need to...
Hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
Something about
Off?
that's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that mushroom. That bunker is from Sumeru. How the fuck did he manage to arrive there?
And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us.
Yeah. He seemed pretty annoyed with our questions.
You should
But why?
keep an eye out.
All right, sounds like...
Yeah, especially look out for clues, because something must be going on. Yeah, this is definitely Sumeru, because I've seen a lot of this guy, and this is definitely Arananan's people. What the heck is this?
Catch me if you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable.
There must be a way to do a rushing start.
Heads up! Whoop!
There we go.
Whoop! Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you.
Jimbo!
I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Oh, I get it.
worry about me. I've got this. Too strong.
Oh, wait for a while. Because I think I'm dying.
Headbutt. Yeah.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Save. Witness the memories of it. Got you now.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time.
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
What? How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much?
I mean, we're hungry, so... And you kind of gave them, so... yeah, just to let you know that you kind of brought this on yourself. So, yeah. Not our fault!
My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty—
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
Uh-oh. Is he dead?
So that's how it ended. No wonder he tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah, and... Okay, well, he did get his wish to be here, but now I think he's stranded. Well, because of the fact of the volcano. Jeez.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
And people are eating his clones, so yeah.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seems his power is proportional to the number of his planets.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization.
Yeah, because this is consumable item. When you praise something, it's not so consumable, but I guess... yeah, you get the idea.
In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rock.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something?
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
I understand now, Baba.
Why?
I need to catch him to confirm my theory.
Alright, then let...
Like I said, I will say this again, I'm so glad I'm back in Genshin Impact. This is the type of story I like to hear, and not without any voice or anything, but... oh, this one. This is the type of story I would like to hear in English. Not the one where we don't hear at all.
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to phase Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking.
Yeah,
You can't hide forever.
Now 3D than 2D. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, you guys again. Hello.
Here, please.
Well, I don't have my main attacker, but
I'll protect us. Charge! Hi!
Rider kick. Rider.
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
Wait, he hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually,
Timber.
that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Yep. Yeah, I was like, what the heck are you doing?
Let the show begin.
Verdict
Maximum power! Hero incoming!
You better think fast before I'm going to smash on. Oh no.
Headbutt!
I'm just hitting.
Hero incoming!
Rider kick. Oh, you better get down here.
Kapow! It's justice o'clock!
Just as a clockwork. Whoa. Anything else? They want it?
We We know all your schemes.
Maybe try hiding them a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my... Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been...
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
Never heard of you. Who the hell are you again?
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? You had no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters, and the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, no matter, what you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat.
Oh shit.
And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan. Oh.
So, you kept running away from...
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering?
No!
All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Yeah, about that, it's not that Natlands have a different war.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's...
No.
You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless... Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was in the deal from the start, so... yeah, I'm still expecting that, yeah, so whatever.
What did you say?
You weren't chosen because you saw something else. We were your only options.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I have a special constitution which made it easy to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
And we can beat the living shadow. Okay, let's come here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade-Plume Terrashroom.
Sure.
Because you definitely can't.
Yeah, forget about it. Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we...
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful. And what's this about a war against the Abyss?
Hey, find out yourself if you don't want to know. Okay.
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Yeah, this guy's the way. Let's go. Fuck it. I was like, yeah, let's do this. He's too weak.
should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms! Atoli! Get ready to feast!
Aka time.
Ooh.
Ouch. Good time. Okay, let's go. With them salt in it. Hey, Varesa, better get the eating, otherwise. Is that time to share says? Ah, they didn't have the voice. Fuck. Yes.
More, please.
She like that.
Guess it's time to dig in.
Alright. even those people are.
Stop this at once! Huh?
Can I eat you? Even a bit?
What a
opportunity not
great
eating it.
meal. Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you.
You tell the chief everything that happened, even how you end up
Someone
with smell too.
planted a god in Varesa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Super low. I can't imagine to buy anything lower than that.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon war.
Yeah, I think he's very old, but I think very dense. So yeah, let's move on to that.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varesa.
Yeah, considering the fact that when he says Archon War or this and that, so it means that this guy is like very super outdated. That's all. Like, okay, let's not care about this little shit. let's move on to that thing. Okay, let's move on.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yeah, makes sense.
That checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
I mean that mushroom was, you know, been under the lava rock for years and kept after an earthquake. So yeah.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
Yeah, we just keep being in control.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day.
Yeah, because he keeps saying that. Oh, I'll go weaker if you keep eating me. So yeah, so this is actually giving it a huge new myth or I would say a folklore. It's like, okay, if you don't eat your green mushrooms, you an angry god will come after you, right?
Actually, Traveler, can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
Alright, here's good. So, your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird,
Me too. It's a venture I've been for a long time.
Oh, Why's that?
You got the chance to shine as a hero.
I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come if I start to doubt myself in the future. All I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia...
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
What? Why don't we ask the Adventurers Guild?
Good idea. Let's...
Yeah, that's a good idea. Head to the Stadium Sacred Flame to seek help. This is a fun story. This is a fun story, not a very sad or like oh my effing god, what have I done? What have I done? But yeah, this is a fun story. I mean, it's like, wait, are we dealing with the fungi mushrooms? Then it's like, he's just telling us that, his powers grow weaker if we eat him, and if he's evil, so yeah. So, hi. Hi there. After the hearing your story, Catherine's here to the speaker chamber. Okay.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Wait, when you get here, please don't tell me Shino's here. Please, we don't want to hear more jokes.
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
Oh, great. Ah, shit. The Tainari didn't voice. But I guess that's not... I guess that's logic at the moment. Oh well. But I think the Sanai Kobayashi is there, so okay, never mind, so I just voiced it this time. It's been about you two, so you're the ones who's looking into that sage laws of fungi.
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course. To those in the Amata Darshan, his case was well-known part of the ecological history. His powers is tied to his number of clones, so at one point, he possesses a true fearsome form. But as his clones diminish in numbers, he goes smaller and smaller until he couldn't hold on to physical form at all. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now, I learned his true form led to Natlan?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fits. They really are delicious. Of course, in an interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I want you to get your permission before submitting the formal request to the speaker's chamber.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh yes, there's a huge one beneath the chasm.
Zamarin?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
It took a long time for Zamarin to go into this form. Luckily, Zamarin isn't a green-capped mushroom, so there's no danger to us. And I believe it might has been separated from this mushroom god for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Zamarin one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Heh, friendly is right, so this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
I would never.